remember that sometimes they put themselves in danger to take bread at my hand, and now they range busily seeking with a continual change. Thanked be fortune, it hath been otherwise 20 times better, but once in special, in thin array after a pleasant guise, when her loose gown from her shoulders did fall, and she me caught in her arms long and small, and therewithal sweetly did me kiss, and softly said, "Dear heart, how like you this?" It was no dream, I lay broad waking, but all is turned through my gentleness into a strange fashion of forsaking, and I have leave to go of her goodness, and she also to use newfangleness. But since that I so kindly am served, I would fain know what she hath deserved.
And Wilt Thou Leave Me Thus? By Sir Thomas Wyatt. And wilt thou leave me thus? Say nay for shame, to save thee from the blame of all my grief and grame. And wilt thou leave me thus? Say nay. And wilt thou leave me thus, that hath loved thee so long, in wealth and woe among, and is thy heart so strong? As for to leave me thus, say nay. And wilt thou leave me thus, that hath given thee my heart, never for to depart, neither for pain nor smart? And wilt thou leave me thus? Say nay. And wilt thou leave me thus, and have no more pity of him that loveth thee? Hélas, thy cruelty! And wilt thou leave me thus? Say nay.
The forsaken lover consoleth himself with remembrance of past happiness. By Thomas Wyatt. Spite hath no power to make me sad, nor scornfulness to make me plain. It doth suffice that once I had, and so to leave it is no pain. Let them frown on that least doth gain, who did rejoice must needs be glad. And though with words thou ween'st arraign, it doth suffice that once I had. Since that in cheek thus overthwart, and coyly looks thou dost delight, it doth suffice that mine thou wert, though change hath put thy faith to flight. Alas, it is a peevish spite, to yield thyself and then to part. But since thou force thy faith so light, it doth suffice that mine thou wert. And since thy love doth thus decline, and in thy heart such hate doth grow, it doth suffice that thou wert mine, and with good will I quite it so. Sometime, my friend, farewell, my foe, since thou change I am not thine, but for relief of all my woe, it doth suffice that thou wert mine. Praying you all that hear this song, to judge no wight nor none to blame, it doth suffice she doth me wrong, and that herself doth know the same. And though she change it is no shame, their kind it is, and hath been long, yet I protest she hath no name, it doth suffice she doth me wrong.
Farewell, love, and all thy laws forever. By Sir Thomas Wyatt. Farewell, love, and all thy laws forever. Thy baited hooks shall tangle me no more. Seneca and Plato call me from thy lore to perfect wealth, my wit for to endeavour. In blind error when I did persevere, thy sharp repulse, that pricketh eye so sore, hath taught me to set in trifles no store, and scape